So, Netflix announced they're doing a new Godzilla animated series, and they got themselves a big team together. Before we start, if you enjoyed our content, please take this moment to support us by clicking on the subscribe button, liking this video, and sharing it with others. It's a small request, but it means a lot to us. Thank you. This is from Bounding Into Comics. Godzilla is to make its triumphant return to Netflix as the streaming giant announced that a new animated series based on the exploits of the King of the Monsters and the production team of industry titans will head to the streaming platform 2021. That's if there are no COVID delays. Godzilla Singular Point will be directed by, and please excuse that I butcher this, Atsushi Takashi. If you're familiar with the Doraemon movie in 2017 and Blue Exorcist, will be written by decorated Japanese science fiction novelist Tohei Ijoni, who, aside from his work as a science fiction author, wrote 2 episodes of the series Space Dandy. Love that series. If you haven't seen that one yet, that's a really good, funny series on there. The series will also feature music from composer Kan Sawada, who did Graveyard of the Fireflies, Yomushi Pedal also. If you haven't seen, I haven't seen Yomushi Pedal, but Graveyard of the Fireflies, fantastic film. Really, it's a sad movie. I mean, get your tissue boxes out. It's really good about a bunch of kids living during World War II after the bombs were dropped. Character designs from Blue Exorcist creator Kazu Kato, and kaiju designs from Studio Ghibli animator Eiji Yamamoto. It's Howling's Moving Castle, Spirit's Way, and the new Batman adventures. I mean, it looks itself that they've gotten themselves a big group together. The animation itself, which Netflix describes as a combination of hand-drawn and CG anime styles, will produce through a partnership between Studio Bones, which does My Hero Academia and Mob Psycho 100, both very good shows, and Studio Orange, Land of Lustrous and Beastars, haven't seen those. Despite sharing the main subject, Godzilla Singular Point is unrelated to the Netflix previous Godzilla anime film trilogy. Okay, let's put that into perspective, is that they're not going to be doing it in the same, I would assume from what is written there, it's not going to be the same way that a lot of people didn't like that last night. I mean, I enjoyed the trilogy. It was a different story, you know, futuristic. People left Earth because of Godzilla, came back, and Godzilla, you know, basically was really king of Earth at that point. And I thought it was a very good story as far as that. Despite the shared main subject is unrelated to the previous, as I said, which is composed of Godzilla, Planet of the Monsters, City on the Edge, and Battle, and Godzilla the Planet Eater, which I did like the Ghidorah concept on that, it being like a big creature, you know, the way it was. But it, you know, I've always loved Godzilla. It's a great creature, great series. King of the Monsters, I did enjoy that movie. I know a lot of people didn't like it. Very interested in King Kong versus Godzilla because I am a fan of the original. I myself do have the Criterion set, which has both versions. If you haven't realized, there are 2 versions of King Kong vs. Godzilla in that Criterion set. You have to go looking for it. It's on a separate disc from the disc that it comes on. But it is the original one. When you look at it from both point of view, the way it's edited, you know, I enjoyed it, you know, both ways. It's like seeing 2 different movies because literally that's what it is. I mean, even though the concept is the same as the main draw out parts, there are some changes in the scenery and the portrayal points of the characters in both films, because one is geared toward American audiences and the other one is geared toward Asian audiences. And sometimes that works out. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it works. It's the same thing with the original Godzilla. If you haven't seen Gojira, the original 50s version, basically there are 2 versions of that one as well. You have the original 50s version with the Japanese subtitling, and then you have the new edited version with Raymond Burr edited into the scenes. And it's interesting considering before there was green screening and all that, and computer, digital, and stuff like that, which you can do that easily now these days, to shoot something back then and try to match it frame per frame to the film itself, without the additional actors or actresses from the original film, and just merge it into the film itself. I mean, it's really good. I mean, for what it is done. I mean, a lot of people criticizes the Raymond Burr version, but it is really it's a good movie. More people are upset on the return one that came out with Raymond Burr, but that one was also a good concept in itself. I mean, they're treating Godzilla as a force of nature itself, like an earthquake or a volcanic eruption. Because it is an animal. In a way, it's an animal. It's part of the life cycle of the earth, and in a way, it only comes around when there's big situations. But no, I'm joking on that. But no, that was a nice concept that they treated it that way. Am I excited that this is coming? I don't know. With Netflix lately, you could see several things that are going on. Well, number one, you had that whole situation which they just recently were indicted in Texas for that Cuties movie, and basically, they're standing their ground on that one particular. And then again, from an industry point of view, you're seeing pretty much a lot of programming and movies canceled and replaced by anime or animation. Perfect example, Comedy Central has canceled Tosh.0, Drunk History, and is replacing them with 80s reboots of Beavis and Butthead, the spinoff from Daria, Clone High, and originally it was supposed to be Ren and Stimpy, but there's another situation with that, which that may not even make the light of day due to, if you don't know the controversy on John Kay, look that up. I may talk about that one day. But that is a really nasty story in itself, considered from an animator point of view on there. So you tell me. I have a couple questions for you in the comments below. Tell me, how did you like the original anime? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Were you anticipating this to come out? A new series, animated series. Would you see it? Or would you just say, just a pass? Bump or pass, as they say. So let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about it. And don't forget, hit that subscribe, hit that like, and don't forget to share this video, because that's important. Sharing this video out. I mean, I'm asking for just a little bit there, but from one point of view, I really, really, truly appreciate it, and those here at CutieCast TV do appreciate it, as well, because some people have had it. I also want to thank my subscribers. We've hit our 200 level. Actually, we've surpassed 200 subscribers. Thank you very much for getting us there. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to 500 before the year is out. Maybe we hit 1,000 before the year is out. I mean, I would love to see 1,000. I'm hoping. I'm crossing fingers. Let's see. Get me there. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye now.